Welcome to Ageless with Adrianne. I'm Adrianne Caparuso. I've done a series of exercises using the foam pad, and so today I want to continue with that, and I want to show you two exercises that you can do for your core on the foam pad. So with each exercise, with both of them, you can either put your hands on the pad or your feet. So we'll start with the push-up. This is if you're able to get down onto the floor. So I'll show you variations of the push-up. Putting your hands on the unstable surface of the pad when lowering your body forces your body to have to stabilize more. So there might be a little bit of wobbling as you do that, but you're here and you can only go as wide as your pad goes, right? So it's somewhere, it's going to be, depending on how you take your elbows, you could go back this way and do triceps or out to the side and get more chest. I'm going to get more chest today. So my elbows are going to go kind of out at a 45-degree angle. So I'm going to lift myself up, lower down, back up, down, back up. Now my hand's off the pad a little bit, but most of my hand is on the pad and it's unstable because there was a little bit of wobbling as I was trying to find my place in space. If it's too difficult for you to do it on your toes, do your knees. See how my body's at an angle? This is the next more modified push-up. So it's here and up. And then if that's too difficult, but you can still get down on the floor, you can do a tabletop. And that would be here and back up. So that's one way. The other way is to put your feet on the pad. So the lower part of you is unstable, and then that's forced a little bit of the lower core and the legs to have to stabilize. So you're here, and it puts your feet, it also puts you at a slight angle going down, so it's a little bit more difficult because there's a little bit more pressure that's put on the upper body. So here, squeeze your core, squeeze your butt, down and up. So those are two ways you can do push-ups using the foam pad. Now, the next exercise we're going to do is a plank. You can do a high plank on your hands or a low plank on your elbows. Both of them will create instability using the foam pad. So if I'm up here in a plank, my body's not only holding the plank, it's stabilizing my rocking hands. If you were to do an elbow plank, same thing, my elbows are feeling unstable. So there's a little bit of rocking going back and forth. The goal is to keep that core square to the ground. The other thing you can do is put the feet on. So if it was a high plank, it would be here. And if you know, sometimes people say to me, Adrianne, that's too easy. Well, you could always turn the pad this way, put the feet on, and do plank jacks, right? So that's one way to add some bit of a challenge to it. And then the same thing with the low plank on the elbows. You're here, you just hold it, or again, jack. So both the push-up and the plank, there's more instability when your upper body is on the foam pad than your lower body. So if push-ups are too difficult with your hands on the pad, try with your feet. Try with your feet. The reason I say it's more difficult is because the hands or the upper body is more of the stabilizing force for both exercises. And when that's unstable because of the foam pad, excuse me, it creates that rocking where you have to stabilize with your core. When your feet are unstable, yes, there's lower core activation and lower body activation, but still the upper body's, when that's unstable, it's a little bit more challenging than when it's the lower body. But those are some fun exercises you can try with the foam pad. Again, these are fairly inexpensive, like $20, $25 on Amazon, but you can do a lot of things to kind of take your exercises to the next level where they are just slightly more challenging and really good to enhance your balance. Okay? So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.